Hi everyone, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, performance coach with the aim of getting you to find your swing, feel your best and perform at your peak. And again, another time we're going to be passing this on to Megan. Megan has chosen a shot, and the last video we did, it was a kind of a recap of what we had already done. This one, I was going to say as live as it gets. Actually going live would be liver. If liver is a word. My strengths are golf coaching and making up words. Shakespeare used to make up words. Bubble. Yeah. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Shakespeare made the word bubble. I've gone off track. We're set at 50 yards. So 50 yards, very rare that that's a full number for somebody. So Megan kind of said, look, I'm getting back into golf. Kind of struggling at 50 yards.
Yep, and I got a new wedge, so I have no idea how far I'm hitting it anyways. Great time to reassess.
So, a great time to reassess, but something that I am really big on is just finding a blueprint number. And what Megan has said there sounds simple, but I would say it's one of the most powerful things with your wedges is people make assumptions. I worked with a college player, a really, really high-level college player, and he was using wedge yardages from like 2 seasons prior, and they had changed through new models, just the way he was delivering. He was like 10 yards different. But if you think you hit this 70 and it goes 80, at an elite level, massively massive problems. At a club level, you're not going to be able to fully commit to anything. So before we do anything, let's hit what feels like what I'm calling your blueprint. It's very rare somebody comes in like a good player, full crazy backswing, trying to hit a wedge as far as they can. You tend to lose the flight. Good wedge players tend to flight it that little bit lower. Mm-hmm. So big swings, tend to go way too high. You can miss hit, don't get energy into the ball. Problematic. So I want you to show me what feels like you're comfortable. I would refer to it as a 3/4 shot. I don't know what you would refer to it as.
So 3/4. So regardless of distance, I'll do
yes,
3/4.
Please. Beautiful, beautiful shot. So we're making a really nice, solid swing, comfortable swing. It's gone 70 yards. And I think that's a really good number for you.
Okay.
At 70 yards, and what I see too often, and I want people when they go to the range to get the most out of it. Flags on the range don't tend to be put there for you. Even if you're the most important person in the world, even if it's your own private range, private range. I suppose we got the sim, but imagine you got a private range. The flags are random to you. So let's say a flag was near 70, you would just start hitting them at them, and you're not developing your blueprint swing. Now we know, look, 70. When we were talking about 50, so we go, it's definitely, this is going to blow your mind, it's a shorter version of that. The second question I'm going to ask you, so we're talking here more full swing mechanics. A question I ask, and it'll be interesting if you can answer this one, most people can't, how far can you hit what I would say is a really comfortable pitch?
Let's check it out.
Oh, that sounds like one that hasn't been asked before. So we go into pitching mechanics, and we want to go, how far does this one go? Hear the difference in the sound?
Yes.
So full swing mechanics tends to put more energy in. The pitching mechanics, so we're at 30. Mm-hmm. That's a question. So for me, my pitching, I can pitch it out about 60 yards. So a 51-yard shot, see, I'm a professional, not 50, 51, I can pitch that. So when I'm on the course, sometimes I was actually getting myself in trouble at 50 yards. I'm trying to think full swing, and it's not full swing. 50 for you is right in the no man's land.
Yes.
It's why people struggle. It's not fully into pitch.
Yep.
It's not in that comfortable one. The likelihood, so if we wanted to hit the pitch further, we could change clubs. You're on a 56, could change to a pitching wedge. If I'm someone who really rates myself as someone that pitches the ball fantastically, and I don't like this shot, I'll probably go into that. Problem is, if we go to pitching wedge, we're going to run the risk of it shooting in there too low.
Yeah.
So in this case for you, I think we go stay in full swing mechanics.
Yeah, I definitely feel more comfortable with the full swing mechanics.
Yes.
So a little bit smaller than.
So we're going to go a little bit smaller. But what's nice is we've created almost a line in the sand. We go, look, so anything from 30 and in is short game, pitching mechanics. Now anything above, by definition, it's full swing.
That really helps just to separate that in my head. A little left, but let's see.
A little left. So by turning it over, the likelihood is we're going to go a little too far. What I would like you to do, and this is, you'll hear, I'm very much about getting that blueprint number.
Yeah.
70. There is a school of thought where you can start learning the positions, the clock face. So where am I at different places in the clock face? I'm not opposed to that, especially when I'm practicing. But what I've found is sometimes once you, like me coming from England, used to play in the wind a lot. That didn't work for me particularly well because the number that was meant to help, I had to then start doing calculations off calculations. I would rather you think, look, I know my blueprint is 70. You have a 60. So in this case, the likelihood is we could switch to a 60. But just understanding how far that swing goes gives your body, and our subconscious mind in particular, it's such a high processing, I'm going to call it an animal. The psychologists watching are like, so your subconscious, your high processing animal can work out how to do it. So what I would love for you to do is you feel the 70 and you go, look, at least I know that's 70. Now my body, you're almost giving it the compass. Go, look, at least I know what that does. So I can almost picture like, well, I'm here and here, so I know it's going to be smaller than that. But you see, so I can start feeling it down here. We go there. The one piece of technical advice I would love to give you. When we make smaller swings, the face doesn't get a chance to neutralize itself at the top. So it's very common to be slightly closed. Can I jump in and kind of explain that? So think about it. When I'm here, and we just discussed, I love this for you. So it's technically closed, closed, closed. And then when I get here, can you see it neutralizes itself? So when I'm making a smaller swing, I'm going to open the face a little bit. Just a little bit. And can you see how yours have been turning just a fraction? So I want to open the face just a touch. That offsets the fact that it won't neutralize itself at the top. And it gives you full permission to turn through. A lot of high-level pitchers will get it really open because that rotation, which tends to happen actually more naturally, you don't really have to think about doing it. But if you start with a straight face versus an open face, you'll tend to spin the ball a little bit more with the open face because you have to put a closing action in. So what we're going to do, slightly open face. Don't close the body because that will just shift everything. So we can keep the body the same, slightly open. Beautiful move. Can you hear a slight difference in the contact?
Yeah, I definitely heard that difference.
55. And can you see we've changed the direction as well?
Yeah, I'm really happy with that feel too. It was totally a different feel than
And can you, if you're like throwing a ball, you wouldn't be like, oh, how far back? So I don't mind somebody kind of sensing it, but I don't like it whereas this has to go right, has to stop on my pocket. You made a comment off camera, look, your three-quarter swing might not look three-quarters. So the feels are innate to you. So getting your blueprint gives you an opportunity to then make thousands of different alterations just because your body has what I'm calling, you give it that compass. So I would definitely be doing this next time you go on the range. The two things. What does my nice, smooth wedge, what does it do? How far does it go? Do that before you hit at a target. Then hit a smooth pitch. Go, oh, that feels great. Look how far that one went. you now have that line in the sand.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
Where is short game? Where is distance wedges, or using full swing mechanics with the wedge? So at least I've now got a good understanding of where I am. Yeah, there's going to be some yardages that you don't like, but at least you go, look, I can find it a lot easier. Not going to be too hard on myself when I get a hard number, but I'm giving my best chance to be successful.
Yeah, I'm excited to keep working on this.
Good stuff. So, as always, thanks for watching. Get some comments down below. A lot of the time when we do videos like this, we give one answer and probably bring 3 questions out of you. So get those questions down. Megan was very much playing the student. She is an incredible coach in her own right, so she will be doing some standalone videos. I'm more of the technical guy. Megan, fantastic with development, putting specialist, but I love how you are really good with like the visual demonstrations. So that will be coming to the channel. Get those comments down below, and as always, stay happy, stay safe, and I hope to catch you soon.